phone for? Ooh, that felt good. Tapping in, tapping in, tapping in. I'm gonna start in 3 minutes because I feel like if I sit and wait, it's gonna, just put a delay on it. So at 3 minutes, 3 minutes. In the meantime, if you're watching this after the live, just tap into, take a couple deep breaths. And just tap in. I'm gonna play this song. It's called Road Opener on YouTube by Cutie Meditations. I've been listening to this for a few weeks now, so I'm gonna just play that lightly. I'm not sure if I can do it on here, but at 3 minutes, I'm gonna get started. Today is a beautiful day. Today is a wonderful day. I am grateful for all things in every form, shape, fashion, and way. That it comes to me, that it goes away from me. Releasing and detaching and becoming nothing so I can receive all abundance. Oh, gratitude is a chosen attitude. Breathing in all good things. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? I'm going to get started at 3 minutes. At 3 minutes. We're going to talk about some things. I'm going to flow with what's within me so that you can receive what's coming out of me holistically. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome, 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 welcome to all that's supposed to be here right now. You are present. If you haven't gotten here in the present just yet, you will come when you're supposed to. You will come when you're supposed to. Hey, how you doing? I'm about to start in about 15 seconds. Go ahead and get it started. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. If you tap into this after the fact, just hit play. That's all. So, with that being said, I want to start with, how are you today? How is everyone today? Are you having a beautiful day? Are you having an okay day? Just be honest and put it in the comments. What's going on with you today? Because just like I put in the title, like, did you feel the shift? Did you feel the shift occur? Did you see the power go out? Did you get a headache? Did you start itching somewhere? I'm not talking about, places where you gotta clean it. Let's let's be direct on that. But even in those places, did you feel a shift? Did you feel it happen? Okay, so I want to start out with saying welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for coming up here. I really appreciate your being and your honest form of integrity just to show face today with me. And today I just want to tap in. One of the things that I do is I like to tap into all forms of what people call the word of the Bible. Which mean in many books, So one of these books being many books that have been written, I've practiced not to take it so literally, and because I've diving into more of myself than another man's written word, I have come to this, and I just want to share this with you. So I'm actually in the Bible. It is a King James Bible, I believe. Yes, King James Version. And so I'm in Jeremiah, I want to say 3. Yep, Jeremiah 3, 12, and I'll read to 13, right? So it says, go and proclaim these words towards the north and say, return thou backsliding Israel, saith the Lord, and I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you. For I am merciful, saith the Lord, and I will not keep anger forever. only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy God, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord. I want to tap into this real quick, and I'm not gonna be preaching to you today. I just want to tap into teaching and sharing with you. So, hey, how y'all doing? Um, when I came across this, because quite honestly, what I did is what I do every day is get up in gratitude and say thank you before my feet touch the ground. And I just happened to look up while I was in my shed, and I grabbed this book and I just opened it to this page. And I don't believe in coincidences, so this is the thing: there is no coincidence that all that you've been through is gotten you to this place. The shift that has occurred has not just happened for you mentally, physically, emotionally. It has happened already in the spiritual realm. It's already happened now, right? And when you tap into the now and you begin to become and you walk and you talk and you are who you say you are, and those things are justified by your actions and your aura, and you tapping in and you showing and agreeing with and accepting the God that you are from the inside out, things come against you that right now you wouldn't probably recollect, because it don't make sense. It don't make sense when everything is going good for us, and then when things come up against us, what am I doing wrong? But that's the thing about the shift that just happened. A lot of things that you blamed yourself for is going to be at the forefront, and people gonna have to deal with themselves because of their actions towards you. A lot of people, know how to respond, right? You can look at it in customer service and things like that, but someone is emotionally intelligent, or they could be evaluated to have a great or a bad day, just knowing how they respond to you. Dealing with customer service and being a customer service rep once upon a time, I learned that when people are uncomfortable, even in their own position, they can be used as deceivers to get you off course, believing that you've made the wrong phone call, you sent the wrong text message, you just in the wrong place. When quite honestly, you've been in the right place at the right time every time, because everybody that shuns you of your purpose, those doors are shut. Those doors are shut. They have to be shut. Not just the physical doors of friendship and relationship, but the negative factors that kept you in self-sabotage. That's why you got that headache. That's why some of y'all just found out that you were pregnant. Or this is why ideas spark to you even in the midst of all of the chaos, because your peace was the very first thing that reminded you that I'm supposed to be here. I deserve to be here. My voice is heard when I use it. You've been heard. You've been heard the entire time. You've been heard. So let's move forward real quick, right? So it says, I start over. It says, "Return thou backsliding Israel, saith the Lord, and I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you." This is the thing. When you don't go backwards, you don't put yourself in a position to adapt to those things. You no longer put yourself in that position to say, I agree with this, because when you're separated, right, when you detach, when you disconnect from things, it becomes null and void when backsliding comes upon you, because it's going to slide right on out the way as you continue to fulfill your purpose, because you recognize that God is making something new. And when you recognize that anger and people are low vibrations and things like that is constantly around you all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time, and when you come to the forefront knowing that, okay, I'm not perfect, I didn't do everything right, but my intention was well. And the people that had bad intentions towards you were the people that try to sow those seeds for you to backslide. And for some of y'all have lost some people on in friendships and things like that of another, but more so in the physical way, because some things just had to be cut off. Some things just had to be cut off and cut out completely in your life. And yeah, it hurt. Yeah, it hurt, but it's okay, because you've been cleansed of self-sabotage, because again, The shift has caused you to agree with yourself and accept yourself. Stay with me for a second. We diving into. I appreciate everybody that's up here, right? And I'm going along with spirit as I'm sharing this with you. So I'm being taught myself. So if I pause for a second, it's because I'm tapped in. You feel what I'm saying? I can. What he say? Where are you from? I'm from VA, man. I'm from Virginia in the United States. Let's move forward, y'all. So, uh, okay, so let's tap into this. And it says, "I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you." Right? One of the verses in the Bible also says that vengeance is mine, said the Lord. That means that there's a law already in place that's working for you when things are working against you. This is why it doesn't make sense that you've done the things that you're supposed to do, and you made a way even when people said it was no way. You believed in yourself when people said, you need help, and they didn't even give out a lending hand. They didn't even have value, and those things made you angry. But this is where this is where the law is saying, no, I'm not going to place you in that position of being angry no more. I'm not going to place you in those places where people trigger you. I'm not going to place you in those places where you've run out of ammo and then you tired. And I know that you can be dependent on me, but I'm reminding you that same ammo that you think that you just lost, you got it again. As soon as you tap into me and you tap into gratitude over defeat, and you know that is what some call mind over matter, but I call it peace over the evidence there is to destroy you. Some things that were trying to destroy you, even your mind. Like, no, God is no longer putting you in that position. That's the shift. That's the shift. If you've been feeling that shift, if you've been feeling like, you know what, I ain't heard this person in a minute, or you starting to see people pop up that ain't popped up, you starting to see people care that you know that don't really care. Come on now. Come on now. Blocks, vaults, doors, shut, closed, out the way. Those things are out of the way. Nothing is going to stop you. Nothing is going to stop you. You're here to live and vibe alive 2025, because let me tell you something. In a blink, we'll be looking right at 2026. And I promise you it's going to be worth it. I promise you not turning back is going to be worth it. I promise trusting that even when we are in situations that we put ourselves in, and God protects us even in those places, I'm telling you, it's all still going to work out for you. And it's your responses that count the most. It's not your reaction. It's your response. How are you going to push forward and knowing that you are the greatest and you've accepted that, and knowing that other people are not going to accept that? that's a part of my teaching and my sharing as well. Didn't you get tired of those things? I know you hit the red alert. I know you let somebody know and they won't hearing you. They won't hearing you. They won't seeing you because your light was already shining bright. You was already there. God had already placed you in those positions to show your light and things like that. And by means of some of the folks, like even myself, like by influence, you were deterred from your own peace. You dimmed your own light. And God is not placing you in a position to dim your own light. But God is placing you in a position to change your posture, to sit up right about who you are and where you're going, and not where you came from. That's behind you. You keep moving forward. You keep moving forward. Let's move on. It says, and I am merciful, saith the Lord, and I will not keep you, and I will not keep anger forever. God ain't even mad at you. God ain't even mad at you about your decisions. God know what's going on. A great teacher on YouTube up here, I believe her name is I Am Tanisha. If y'all go check her out, she will tell you, like, and I agree with her wholeheartedly, like, God is awareness. God is aware of you. I know that an atom is an atom to an atom that made that atom. So when I heard people say that, a grain of sand has everything in the ocean, you know what I'm saying? Or what did they say? Everything that's in the ocean is in that grain of sand. You don't have to bring sand to the beach. You didn't have to bring batteries and electricity with you when you came here to fulfill this purpose. God is aware of that. Just like I'm sitting in front of this light. Just like I'm sitting in front of this star that's at a distance from me. That same light is being magnified because we're magnetic to it. We're receiving it. So what we're receiving, we're putting it back out and it's giving it right back to us because it's aware that we are one. Like this is equal on both sides over here. Time, size, shape, form, all of those things are immaculate to the visible eye, to the physicality. In the spiritual realm is nothing. What I mean by in the spiritual realm is nothing is because that's what you have to become. You have to become nothing to be able to receive all. You have to know that even in the midst of you being and giving your all, that something around you is going to be in a nothing state of mind, trying to deflect you from your state of nothing being, meaning that you have everything. You're not bothered by anything because it is what it is. It is what it is. So if God not going to stay mad at you, don't stay mad at yourself. And I remind you, you can go and flip to Isaiah 118. Go remind yourself. Go flip the Ephesians. Go flip the Psalms. Just flip a page. And not just in this book. Flip the thoughts of your mind that keep you deterred from even opening up a book. Because this is just a book. I'm not trying to preach to you. I don't want to convert you to anything. I'm not here for that. I'm here so you can see for yourself holistically. I don't know everything. Quite honestly, I feel that I know nothing compared to what the universe has revealed to me in the last 32 years. The eons and why I'm back. I've said before, I've been here 9 times. If you tap in, you'll see it for yourself. We've seen each other. We've met each other. This is how I know forgiveness is real. This is how and why I know that the universe is not mad at you. It's aware of you and your power that you came with, that it gave you. And this is all about the shift. This is all about the shift. I feel that maybe some people keeping up, maybe some people having a hard time catching up, and that's okay. Whatever I'm saying, if you tap into this today, you tap into it later. If you stop watching and you come back, you're here for a reason. I'm here to let you know to acknowledge that reason. Don't be angry with yourself. You got a purpose. Don't be angry with the purpose that you got a purpose and you got to go through some stuff to fulfill that purpose and to be a greater you in such a form that God recognizes you. And some of the things around you won't, but God is aware of you. He's aware of you. God is aware of your greatness. God ain't mad at you for being great. God ain't mad at you for speaking your truth. God ain't mad at you for uncovering the veil that's been over your eyes. God ain't mad at you. If anything, again, like, hello, give yourself a hand clap. You here for a reason. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. I don't take this literally because if I were to take just these words literally, how can I expand my territory? How will we be able to? But see, this is why God has put us in these places where the people who are blind, they have not lifted the veil. This is why you're there. This is why I'm here. This is why that person that you're clinging to or you love a relationship with, this is why you at your job. You got a purpose to be there. We all play a part. Look at it as being the body. What part do you play? Are you in the heart? Are you in the circulatory system? Are you in the respiratory system? Look at what you're doing to change lives. Look at what you've done to change your life and life. And look at what God has done for you to make you more aware, to become more like you. More like you, yo. It says, only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy God. You only some folks will try to place you in a position to remind you of where you've come from and what you've been through and how you couldn't make it, and then they throw in there about what they ain't got right now. What my past got to do with your now? Because I'm in the present and I am the gift. Are we not all gifted and talented? Do we not have the ability to perform our skill to the best of our ability? Remember, God is aware, God knows. It's about your response. How you moving? That's what love is. Because if you watch my live from before, like I talked about, love I feel is a distraction. If you think about it, I mean, name someone that's done something for you that's been a stranger. Whether it's been a piece of change, whether it's been some food, whether it's been some change, whether it's been a favor. Like, just think about that for a second. Just think about that. People are here for us to utilize our energy and be amplified, and in exchange of that, like, we feed off of that, we eat off of that. And I'm gonna get back to, because I'm going somewhere with what I'm saying now, and where I was going, it'll come back to me. I had a glitch. I just feel like I'm talking to somebody that you just feel like the cycle won't end. It won't end. It's over. The the shift is over. No doubt lives here. No stress lives here. Right? If we come from the universe, right? Everything comes from the universe. Why is it that we have been taught to beat up ourselves and convict ourselves into a confined space and hold on to things and just acknowledge all the crap that we done been through, and God looked past that? But this is what happens too when we don't acknowledge what we have on the inside, and we continue to blame ourselves and we continue to beat ourselves up. It says, and has scattered thy ways to strangers under every tree. So every stop that you've made, you had to tell somebody what you was going through. No, 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 no. We ain't doing that no more. We ain't doing that no more. Because the shift is, now you know the peace, you know the gratitude, you know the voice that you have within you that can speak up for you. And that voice can also teach you how to speak up for you. You just don't you just don't create a glitter storm for everybody to see you. We ain't in that no more. Your light shines. You are the star. No matter how many stars, you're still that one star to the universe that means everything just as much as any and everything else does, in whatever form you in. And holding your transgressions and your iniquities and things against you causes dis-ease. It causes disease. It causes confusion because you attract those things. That's how you got in some of the positions you was in. I can say that for myself. That's how I got in the positions I was in. You're accounted for. Therefore, God has placed in you the ability to hold yourself accountable. You can count, can't you? Yes. So don't count yourself out. Count on how many times that God told you to go within, that your higher self told you to go within, that the answer is within you. No need to scatter your gift everywhere, because every community may say it wants more. But not every community is willing to be cleaned out. And you've been through the process of the rough, the diamond in the rough. You've gone through that process. Now you're being polished, and yeah, that's a little rough too. How many times you got to buff it to get it to shine right? To get it to shine right. Not to get the kinks and the bumps out, but to get it to shine right, because it's finna go in the glass. A diamond is valued at millions before it's even put on the shelf. Get your mind out of the clearance aisle and stop. Get off that red tag, please. Get off that red tag. Let's keep it moving, y'all. And it says, and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord. For those who have spoken against you and not have and not have and has not obeyed, shutting their mouth and leaving you alone, that's what's also being removed. Because those were actually the people that opened the door for you. Those were the acting chauffeurs just to get you in a place. It ain't about I told you so. It's about what God showed you. And I showed up to show you in the place of God, to move how God moved, and you couldn't keep up. So when I placed my seeds in the community, when I went out and I was loving, when I went out and I was showing you a different form of God and you didn't recognize it, you now see the harvest, don't you? I ain't stingy. I dropped off what I was gonna drop off. You ain't stingy. You gave what you could. And now you gonna give more to what you have. It's gonna add up in your bank account. You can see it right now. Stop saying I gotta wait. You ain't gotta wait for shit. You ain't gotta wait for nothing. It's in the right now. We living in Vibe Live 2025. I don't. Let me tell you something, y'all. I don't celebrate holidays because I've done my research, and I advise or I suggest, or maybe recommend that you do your own research. That's all. Do your own research on the outside and within, and you'll see it for yourself. It's all in the now. It's all in the now. It's all in the now. Think about what you have right now. Think about what you need right now. This right here, this right here is your box of awareness. Use what you have in here. Okay, if you're aware that I don't have that, what do I have? It's in there. It's in there. What do I have? It's in there. It's in there. And because it's in there, this shift that you felt or you're going to feel, and you're still processing through, and some things are still coming together. I'm also hearing, don't get caught up in the synchronicities. Stay in the now. Don't go looking for stuff. Stay in the now. You're in the proper position, and you have the proper posture to continue to look forward and keep your peace. Everything is going to come to you. Somebody gonna receive a contract call, a phone call, a business call. Someone trying to adopt children is gonna be approved. You're gonna get married. All of it is coming to you. All of it is coming to you. If you're in a place that you feel like, I'm just not there yet, I just didn't get in that state of mind. You keep traveling, and you keep your foot on the pedal. You on the way. Because I see you here now. I see you here moving with me. I see you living and vibing alive. I ain't gonna try to push you forward and try to convert you and all that good stuff. I'm gonna let you be you with a gratitude attitude, and I'm gonna keep rooting for you. I'm gonna keep rooting for you. All right, so I've set a goal that I would come up here for 30 minutes. So in the last like 4 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and go through these comments. So hey Tammy, Hugh Jazz, name a car for an edit. Orange Lamborghini. Um, Free Palestine. Hey, how you doing? Not sure what the free thing was there for. Where are you? Oh, I got it with Jogodas. Man, listen, I will mess up a name. Please forgive me. With gratitude. Where am I from? I think I answered it already, but I'm from Virginia, in the United States. Free Israel, exactly. Praise the Lord. I appreciate y'all for all of y'all comments and everything too. Namaste. Most respect to you with gratitude. People fight you, but I am pushing forward. Absolutely. Continue to push forward. Thank you. Absolutely. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Yes, I need this lesson. Hey, in every lesson, it's a blessing, and the blessing is the lesson. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm here for. Some people get it, some people won't, and we can't worry about the people that ain't in the room that ain't showed up to class yet. If the lesson ain't already started, it's up to you to pay attention. We got choices to make, and we making better choices. You know what it is. Hey, what's up from Germany? Is it? I don't know how to say that. I'm not gonna say it. It has the bunny ears though. Greetings. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Much gratitude. Much gratitude. Back at the wave. Yes, yes. Thank you. Hey, Gerald. How you doing? I appreciate each and every one. I'm going to get off of here at 30 minutes. So if y'all just want to, talk to me for a few minutes, I'm paying attention to the comments and all that good stuff. I just hopped up here. I said, that's what I'm going to do. I said, I'm not going to put it off. You know what I mean? Quite honestly, this is new for me too. This is new for me too. This is a new me that I've become. I used to be in the shadows and used to get mad, you know what I'm saying, and progress and look up, and it's been months, and I could have done that way back when. Like, no, ain't nobody doing that. That's why I stay in the now, I stay in the present. And I'm practicing with sharing that with you all. I'm not here to convert anyone or convince anyone of anything. Everyone has free will. I believe everyone is beautiful and as free spirited as I am, regardless of me being an Aquarius, an air sign. I enjoy the elements of all. So whomever you are, whether you be a fire sign, water sign, air sign, whatever you symbolize in this universe in your form, I'm grateful for that, because we all have a a greater being. We all have a beast mode. You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. I got about 10 seconds left. I just want to share with you again. Gratitude is a chosen attitude. Life gets better all the time and every day, and y'all choose in every way to be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful. I thank y'all. I'm gonna hop back up here later on. I didn't hit a little over 30, but y'all see me again. We'll talk again soon. Peace.